Welcome to my final presentation for EDT 6080 Applied Project in Educational Technology. This is for Chicago Concordia University. Professor was Dr. Alan McLeod. I'm presenter Joe Sieczkowski from School District U46 in Elgin, Illinois. The history of the school district. This School District U46 is a K through 12 district. It is currently the second largest in Illinois. Has over 40,000 students, covers 11 communities over 90 square miles. These areas include Cook, DuPage, and Kane counties in Illinois. And there's great diversity in financial and ethnic backgrounds across the entire district. There are 5 high schools and 8 middle schools that I deal with. My position is the Secondary Career and Technical Education, CTE, Instructional Technology Coach. There are approximately 106 teachers across these schools that I work with. There are financial struggles like many other districts. Granted, CTE is lucky that they have some extra grant money, both federal and state, that do help us in this area. The problem statement. As stated, School District U46 staff in career and technical education need to be provided support in using instructional technologies to ensure effective use of new instructional technologies that have been implemented after the curriculum revision that has been being planned since 2011. Instructors have not been provided adequate professional development in use and strategies of instructional technologies with regards to using tablets, netbooks, educational, social media, learning management systems, Google Vault, and other instructional technologies being provided to staff. Vision statement. Graduates of School District U46 will be contributing members in society who understand how to use technology in an ethical, practical, efficient, and productive way to help foster lifelong learning and ensure career success. And there's a mission statement created for this, which is because School District U46 values and sees the importance of 21st century learning, secondary, career, and technical education instructors will employ effective use of instructional technologies to foster student success. In this study, 4 different SMART goals were set up. The first one was, by May 1st, 2014, have more than 30 views on each YouTube video created and 40 views of a U46 CTE website for instructional technologies that was created. Some of the ways we were going to accomplish this was communicate both of these links to teachers via email. Another way was to communicate this style of professional development to the divisionals. And the last was to create Google communities to increase communication. SMART goal number 2 is, by May 1st, 2014, to have 80% of career and technical education teachers in School District U46 will use instructional technology at least once per week for student-centered instruction. And that's following the ISTE standard number 2. The activities that are going to reinforce this is to provide 2 new instructional technology strategies through the CTE website, ensure all instructional technologies needed are in proper working order, and provide class support during class of instructional technology usage during the implementation. SMART Goal 3 was, by May 1st, 2014, 90% of career and technical education teachers in School District U46 will use an instructional technology strategy in their classroom, a new instructional technology strategy. So here, the activities we've asked we're going to provide to the teachers is to provide at least 5 new instructional technology strategies, examine all instructional technologies to ensure they're in proper working order, and provide class support of instructional technology usage. And the 4th is a long-term goal. This one is stating, by September 16th, 2016, 75% of students will achieve an 80% or better on the computer applications exam given by School District U46. Currently, the percentage is not there, and that is the end goal of this whole project. The research question. The goal is, what is an effective, non-traditional method of professional development delivery that will increase participation amongst career and technical education CTE staff in School District U46? Some literature was reviewed. It was broken down into two areas. One is the importance of instructional technologies through K through 12 schools. Two articles were found on this. The first one was the impact of educational technology on student achievement. This article stated that BS and CE, which is business science and then computer education, was most cost effective in improving student achievement than class size reduction, increased instructional time, and cross-age tutoring, and that's by incorporating instructional technologies in these areas. And then the second article that was reviewed was Students First, Not Stuff. And this is sort of another big picture of why instructional technology is so important. And it is, what if we focus on developing kids who are learners instead of trying to make sure they are learned? Then two other articles were looked into, and the topics for these were solution to the problem. The first one, designing professional development that works. In this article, it stated that time during the school day, get together to discuss what worked and what didn't, is very important to developing best practice, along with having teacher leaders also was seen as very important. The second article was characteristics of effective professional development, a checklist, combination of contact hours duration and coherence paired with the mentoring relationships and cooperative participation have been shown to be effective in developing PD. Design and implementation. This study was created where videos were made on how to do an instructional strategy, which was digital assessments and automatic grading through use of Google Forms and Fluoro. This took place over 7 days, and the results, or the teachers were then surveyed with a pre-survey, as shown here, April Professional Development. So this was the pre-survey. It was all on how well they know the software beforehand. The other one is a post-survey, which has the exact same questions to look for increase, but then has additional ones that are attitudinal data to see how they liked the form of professional development, which was provided through the use of a website that is shown here, and the one that was used was Google Forms. So here's the playlist. If they hit the playlist, it will bring them to YouTube and show them all the different videos, but they're also spelled out here on exactly what to do. The results. So here's a combination of pre and post surveys, and this here shows questions 1 through 8, which were on how well they knew Google Forms. You can definitely see in most areas, especially when it got to the more complicated questions, such as questions 4 through 8 are more on Flubaroo, and complicated questions on Google Forms. These are more on just Google Drive. So you can definitely see they already sort of knew what they were doing over here, but we saw significant growth on the back end. Results on the attitudinal data, you can see on most of them, and this chart here is showing a 10 through 6, that most of them, even this additional support, as it's showing up below 7, it's still not bad out of a 7 to 10 scale. It just looks lower based on the chart. But then it's showing here over a 9 on likeliness to participate again. So teachers really took a liking to this style of professional development. This is data from the Weebly website, And you can see here that there was a significant increase in views of the website from previous days. And here is a view of the YouTube analytic report. You can see here 131 total minutes watched, 58 different views, and then it even breaks it down further into what videos were viewed the most. Conclusion, teachers really did seem to like this style of professional development, and it should be combined with other methods to ensure all teachers get what they need. The next steps for next year are looking into making a technology cart application, which is actually already out. The carts are of netbooks and Zoom tablets. And with this, data will be collected throughout the year on how they're being used and how professional development is being offered so that it can be, again, tweaked for the following year to improve yet further. This was our study, and hope you enjoyed it.